Hi. Hey everybody. I am getting ready right now. Oh wait, I should introduce myself. Hey everybody, if you don't know who I am, my name is Talia and I am beginning this channel as this is my first video officially vlogging with audio with me saying what I want to say. Um and yeah, we're just going to talk about what's going on with my health while I do my makeup and get ready and let you know my status, I guess. So I didn't think I was gonna video today, I guess. That's why I've already started my makeup. But I'm using the new Morphe palette that I just got for my birthday. How exciting. It's so pretty. This is the 35V as in Victor palette. But anyway, I prime my eyelids with Morphe primer and then I'm just blending some of the shadows. The shadow I'm blending right now is called Tryst, and I had just used Seduced right under it, and then I put Tryst here. Now I'm going into Devoted, which is like this blue color with a really fluffy brush, and I'm gonna buff out this area here with it. I don't know why, I feel like it'll work. Anyway, so I'm just going to be playing with makeup and talking to you guys. Right now, I currently have the condition called endometriosis. Now, it's getting a lot more attention recently, and I love that. I love that the word's getting out. There's the statistic right now is that 1 in 10 women suffer with this chronic illness. This is an autoimmune disease where an endometrium-like substance grows outside of the uterus where it's not supposed to. And about 7 years ago, I got my laparoscopic surgery to remove it. I also have had 3 ovarian cyst ruptures. I am also diagnosed with IBS, but we currently think that that's an incorrect diagnosis. So, which is very common. Very common. A lot of us get misdiagnosed with Crohn's, with all sorts of nonsense because it affects your bowels so poorly. I fucking hate it. Yeah. So I actually don't think I have IBS. My suspicion is that it's been so long. It's been now 7 years since I have done my surgery that perhaps more growths have been created and it's affecting my bowels. My current issue that is bigger than all of that is that I don't have insurance right now. It has been 3 years since I've had insurance, and that has been a struggle. If you are a millennial or a young adult who, gets jobs and things like that, it's really difficult to get a job that'll give you insurance. Even now, my fiance has his freaking master's and he works for the Marlins, but there's no benefits with it. What kind of bullshit is that, I don't know. No offense to the Marlins, obviously, and as he grows, that may change, but it's just frustrating that it's a lot more difficult these days in general for any company to give it to you. They'll go around it to save on costs, and good for them, but sucks for us. Anyway, so I'm currently trying to figure that part out of my life. But in the meantime, there are certain things I can do to feel better. And one of those things that I am looking into a lot is inflammatory foods. I avoid gluten. I am lactose intolerant. I also avoid red sauce, like tomato-based sauces, because the heartburn I get is ridiculous. I am nauseous almost every morning. It just fucking sucks, you guys. It sucks not having insurance. It sucks not knowing what's wrong with you, in this kind of disease, there's always something wrong, and you can just do your best to maintain it. I'm just using concealer, you guys, to cut the crease. I also take a bunch of vitamins, and I can definitely thank my mom for that. She does a bunch of research on what vitamins, brands, etc., because you can't just take vitamins. You have to make sure you're taking vitamins from a good brand, a brand that isn't with fillers or stuff like that. That's with good ingredients. So my multivitamin right now is from Garden of Life. I also take my omegas. I also take B12 because I'm so fatigued. I am not low in B12, but I am vitamin D deficient. So I also take vitamin D. And then in my last blood work, it did show that my T3s were getting low. If you don't know what T3s are, that is a hormone that your thyroid produces. Now, my hormones are all messed up. I have never, ever, 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 ever in my life had acne. And I have adult acne now. That's fun. The other thing that, the last solution that I did, which has helped in certain ways, and I'll explain, is the Mirena. I have the birth control Mirena. It's that little tea thing that goes into your cervix, and you change it every 5 years. I think that's what's messing up my hormones, to be quite honest. However, that is the only thing not making me have chronic pain every month when I ovulate. So I can't just take it out. I have to have insurance and figure out what the fuck am I going to do. Anyway, it's tough. It's really, really tough. And the other day, mind you, in this kind of disease, you get a lot of anxiety, and a lot of depression. And it's not your typical kind of depression. It's hormonally based. So like my life is going great. I just got engaged. I have the best fiance. I have an amazing family. Certain personal things are happening in my life that suck with my family, but that's okay. We all have that. And I find myself being depressed, and it's cyclical, and I think that's also hormonally based. So that sucks. And that being said, that led to my first official panic attack, and I learned that a panic attack is not the same as an anxiety attack. And the ambulance were called, and it was so scary. I thought I was gonna die, but I didn't. Obviously, I'm here. And yeah, so it's really scary. One of the things that I do is always try not to like trigger my symptoms in any way that I can't control. So excuse my dirty mirror. And that being said, one of the things I can't control is that insurance. So or what I can control what I eat, what makes me bloated, what makes me retain water, those kinds of things. I was trying to work out a lot more to help with my endorphins, and also because I've gained so much weight recently. So I was doing Orange Theory for like 4 or 5 months, and it was too much. I can't do a solid hour. I get so fatigued, or because I know it's an hour, I won't go. So now what I do is I do 30-minute workouts here in my clubhouse gym, which isn't bad. I just feel like I could be definitely doing more. It's just I'm fatigued. I'm tired. I want to hear from you guys. If you see my video and you have endometriosis, what do you do for fatigue? Like, how much coffee do you drink? Because, like, I know I shouldn't be having this, but it's like 3 in the afternoon. I'm getting ready to go hang out with my mom because it was my birthday and she wants to see me, which is great. But I feel tired. I'm so tired all the time. I'm so tired all the time. And that sucks, man. You know, people my age, one of the things that I feel the most is like my own sense of FOMO, like that I'm missing out on what kids my age are doing, traveling. Like I get so nervous at the idea of being on a plane because of how sick I get from altitude, my stomach, like it's horrible. I have to take a bunch of precautions, Dramamine the night before, Dramamine the day of. I even take a Xanax. I have to pass out. because what happens in my stomach is crazy and I just can't. And or I can't stay out late, or my friends want to go out to the club. Like, I'm in South Florida, Miami's not far away from me, and they want to hang out and do stuff, and I'm just like, have a great time without me, you guys. Like, I can't hang. One of the things that I do often with my friends that I can do is like kayak in the morning. The mornings are like the best time I can get shit done. Otherwise, like actively, otherwise it won't get done at all. It won't. It just won't happen. Luckily, what I do for work is I am an event planner for my in-laws, and I get to work from home a lot, and that helps so much. Guys, I do have my family really, really scared right now because things have never been worse. I have been, one of my issues is with my bowels. So if you guys are squeamish or don't want to hear about it, just fast forward through this part. But this is what comes with endometriosis. I have literally had diarrhea for like 3 years. Like, and that's my norm. And it shouldn't be normal. You should have a good poop. I'm going to use the Tarte Shape Tape for my concealer today. I had already put on my face primer. I had used, I have the Olay Complete Moisturizer. This is what I use before. Actually, I don't think I did put any on, so let's do that now. This is my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And I like to use my samples, you guys, because if not now, when? And they go bad. And I hate throwing them away. So I go through my samples first. Anyway. So yeah, I've been scaring my family a lot recently, and I'm scaring myself, you know? You don't want to ever ignore your health. If you are constantly throwing up, diarrhea, all that kind of stuff, something that could be very concerning is stomach ulcers. That could happen to you if you leave this undone. If you don't take care of it. And stomach ulcers can lead to cancer and other cancers. And I have had severe dysplasia of cervical cancer when I was 19. That was already 8 years ago. But when I took care of my endometriosis, it ended up taking care of the possible cervical cancer, because what I ended up getting was HPV. I got HPV in college. Take care of yourself. If you got it, you got it, you got it. You didn't practice safe sex, those are your consequences, okay? Let's just be real. Irresponsibility does happen to the best of us. But what was happening in my case was that my endometriosis, I have an overproduction of estrogen and testosterone in my body, and those are growth hormones. So what that was doing is feeding the cancer cells and letting it grow on top of the already growths I was having from my endometriosis. So when I got my laparoscopic surgery, I got that taken care of, and on the way out, I also had an umbilical hernia from when I was born, and they repaired that too. Awesome sauce. I want to advocate really big that never really let yourself go without insurance. You know, if a job isn't giving you what you need, don't take it. Get what you need. And that's what we're doing now and trying to do. And I'm going to try to have as many jobs as I can handle so that I can get the insurance that I need. And that'll be my next step. Another thing that happened before all of this was that before I got my surgery, you guys, it was not easy. My first gynecologist told me, like, oh, we got to freeze your cervix. Like, I was 18 when he told me I had to freeze my cervix because they found the HPV cells in there. And I was like, you're fucking crazy. Like, what, I'm just never going to have babies? I didn't even get to think about having babies, nor did I ever want to think about having babies until I was ready to think about babies. But you're forcing me to think about babies now? I think I had like 5 different gynecologists before I found this gentle old man when I went to college in Tallahassee. And he was so kind and so holistic and wanted my body to heal itself and work with my body and just monitor it as much as it could. And that was amazing. Him in Tallahassee with my surgeon in Weston, Florida, down here. They worked together, and his name was Dr. Zimmerman, the one down here. And I can't remember the one in Tallahassee to save my life. But he was so sweet, old man. Listen, I don't care if you're a man, a woman. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're straight. I don't care if you're black. I don't care if you're white. I need you to know what the fuck you're doing when you're looking in my poom poom, you know? Like, that's just the real tea right there. I just need to be with somebody who's confident what they're doing and knows and studies, and somebody that I share what they want to do with me. Like I want to share the values that he has with my body. Like I'm vulnerable, you guys. I'm on the table. Like there's clamps and tools and stuff. You can't just have anybody go down there. But also you just want to make sure it's somebody that believes you and your symptoms. Like a while I just had, when I was growing up, they diagnosed me with chronic UTIs, which clearly wasn't the case, and because it would happen cyclical, whatever. I was having my periods every 3 months for a month, and I was in excruciating pain. And to this day, I am like scared to take out that IUD. Like I'm scared to be in that kind of pain again. Like that's probably something that I'm sorry, you guys. I use the Pure Selfie long wearing foundation concealer for my face. I freaking love this shit. It's amazing. Anyway, so that's kind of in a nutshell my history, and it's led me here and to a more holistic place where I can talk about it. And I've met so many people on social media, and it's mostly on Instagram. I've only been on Instagram, and wow, man, what a community. I follow so many people who just share what they're doing, how they feel post-surgery, pre-surgery. Like, it's not easy. Even post-surgery, like, I felt I could instantly feel the relief. However, I was still in this kind of new form of recovery. It was so strange. And then I couldn't use my abdomen for like 2 weeks after. And what I did was I kept using my arms to get out of bed, and I just kept hurting myself and pulling my muscles and stuff. And it was horrible. Like, accept help when this is happening, you guys. Like, don't be prideful, or it's just dumb. Like, get help and you'll feel so much better. Like, there's people that don't know what this is supposed to look like, or they'll go to the emergency room every time they feel a certain kind of cramp, and it's purely of lack of knowledge. Like, oh, you know what's one thing I do that's really freaking weird, and it's like instant gratification though? I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer to contour my face, you guys. One of the things I do, if you guys are getting that like UTI, ooh, that's a lot, that UTI feeling, and you know it's not a UTI, it's like you're just getting that burning peak sensation, this is what I do. Hear me out. So I get an ice cube, and I take a shower, rinse it off. If I have to do a little drop of pee because I can't hold it in the shower, I do a little drop of pee, whatever. Okay? It's my fucking shower. And I can't hold it. It fucking hurts. So this is what I do. After I get out of the shower, I dry my body as quickly as I can, and I lay flat on the bed with like 2 pillows behind me to like just elevate me like this much of my upper shoulders, okay? Then I get the ice cube wrapped in something, but you have to feel that freezing cold. And I put it on my chocha. Straight up, like on my hole. Or like just on my clit, or just below my clit, with my legs wide open in butterfly position for as long as I can hold it. And this is what it does, you guys. Have you ever heard of a dog when they seize to put like ice on their private part? It like shocks their body. It's a similar thing that happens to us, and it shocks my body, but what it does is like it makes my muscles there calm down. And it's, instead of my walls going like this, like it's almost like my small intestine keeps pushing pee out for some reason. Like it can't stop the action of peeing. It's so weird. But anyway, that's what I do. And you guys, it's like instant relief. And I have a towel underneath my butt because obviously some water melts down or whatever. And then I air dry for like 20 minutes with a heat pad, because by that point I'm inflamed in my bladder region. Now I'm gonna get my setting powder. And for my setting powder, I'm going to use Dermablend. This powder is so fucking yummy. It makes me like a porcelain doll. I feel delicious. And I really just want to set my under eyes and my smile lines, but I'm gonna put a thin layer over my entire face just to get that smooth finish. But anyway, Yeah, man, this shit's crazy. Like, the things that we have to do. And no doctor told me to do that. Not one fucking doctor. I don't even know how I came up with that idea, where the hell I read it. A lot of times our people who suffer from endometriosis know a lot more than our doctors because it's not well studied. It's not. And not till recently has it been well studied. So that to me is mind blowing with such a fat stat of 1 in 10 women. Like, what, we're just overreacting with our periods? Like, it's crazy. And then another thing is, like, I haven't had my period since I've had my IUD. So I'm going on year 7 because since I got my surgery, I immediately got my IUD. I'm going on year 7 on the Mirena, and I'm getting married, you guys. Like, I want to eventually start a family. What happens then? Do I always want to feel like shit with my hormones? Do I always want to not have babies, like, or just have polycystic ovaries forever? Like, no, there has to be something. There has to be something out there, or a doctor who just knows what the process is for me to have my life like how I want to have it. Like, I've always wanted a big family. I've always wanted to feel good, like, and I'm pretty active when I do feel good. Like, I go kayaking. In California, we went paintballing, we went hiking. Like, I used to live there for a short while, and even here, like, I want to do more things with my fiance, and I find myself just, I don't want to drag him down with me. And I know he doesn't feel that way or say those things to me ever, because he's amazing. He's freaking heaven sent. But I feel that way, you know? I don't know. So I'm excited to start feeling better soon. And I used a MAC blush and bronzer. I don't even think they make this anymore. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm like doing the worst tutorial ever, but it's just because I want to gab with you, tell you what's going on. This is probably expired, but I don't care. It's freaking beautiful. It's a Triumphant Blush Face Kit. This is in the shade Powder Blush is Fard Ajou Melba. And then the bronzer is Smooth Harmony. I don't know. This shit is old as fuck, but I love it. Like, clearly, this is all gone. But this blush is delicious. Anyway. Now I'm using the NYX eyebrow pencil. And I really like this pencil. So, yeah, it's just been, like, a really rocky roller coaster of this defining my life. Like, I had to come home from Tallahassee from college. It's distracted me a lot from what I gotta do, but at the end of the day, you guys, we have these cards that we're dealt, and it's how we handle it. Like, I didn't have to leave school. I didn't have to, but I did, and that's what I did for myself, and all of us handle it differently. And I really let it define me for a while, and now I just feel like, you know what, fuck you, bitch. Like, I'm gonna do what I gotta do and try to do it while I feel like this. Like, I went to my birthday brunch yesterday, and I kind of didn't even want to leave the house. And I was like, fuck, I planned this shit so far in advance for all my friends to come join me for brunch in this beautiful place in Fort Lauderdale. And I feel like shit. But that's okay. And it was so worth pushing through because it was so much fun. And you can't let this bitch define you. You can't. And get cute. Get fucking cute. You deserve to be cute. You deserve to feel yourself. Like, I'm using Better Than Sex mascara. And that's really what I want to tell you. I want to tell you to focus on you. Be selfish. Because when I give myself and I am from a full cup of love, I can give from an overflowing cup, you guys. Like, I can do this video. I can have energy. I can get pretty. Like, but I can't do that if I'm not being at least a little selfish for when I need my time. And that's okay. You know, comment down below what you do for your time. Do you guys drink, like, tea? Do you meditate? Sometimes, like, my fiance will ask me, like, what is it that I want to do, like, as a date thing for us? Like, where do we want to hang out? And I always never leave the house. So what he likes to do that we both enjoy very much, because he definitely enjoys it too, is we do little spa days, you know, where we'll get a couples massage, and we'll make the most out of it. Very relaxing. And he gets stressed out too, you guys. Like, he has 2 jobs. He just graduated. We're trying to do our lives together. We live with our in-laws. It can be a stressful situation. It can be. And I'm so grateful that he thinks he has to host that all on his shoulders all by himself when he doesn't. Like, I'm here, and we do this thing called life together as a team, and I think that's how we get by the best. And he's my best friend. So I'm so lucky that he's understanding of all this stuff. But even if you don't have a guy, you guys, like, there are people that are more than happy to come over and hang out with you when you don't feel good. Before all this shit, before I even had him, I had my friends over all the time, hanging out, because I couldn't leave the house. I felt like shit. And that's okay. You do what you're able to do. If your friends want to hang out, they'll figure out what they can do with you. If any of my friends want to hang out with me, it has to be during the day. If it involves alcohol, I'll have like 1 or 2 drinks, because alcohol is like the devil. I literally flare up. And you know, that sucks, because young people love to drink, you guys. Like, young people love to drink, and that's totally fine. I have nothing against it. I just can't. I do other things, but I don't drink. And that's okay. I'm going to get a little bit of my Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to give myself like a little pouty look by bronzing underneath my lip here. And bronzing right here on the sides. So I just wanted to like be really organic. Like, I don't have fancy equipment. I have a little teeny tiny bright light in front of me, but I don't have fancy equipment. I don't have a logo. I don't have anything like that. I'm not trying to necessarily brand myself. I just honestly want to tell people how my journey is going, because that's how I found out how to help myself, is how other people's journeys are going, what vitamins they're taking, why they're taking those vitamins. I asked them who prescribed them to you, all that stuff. Like, you just can't do it by yourself. So I hope this works out. You know, I hope this is a helpful channel to someone. I'm not even gonna edit this too much. I want this to be really raw and organic. This is a get ready with me. This is how I look when I get ready. I'm in a super large t-shirt that's like makes me feel cozy and delicious, because that's what makes me feel good when I'm feeling all poopy. And now it's freaking raining, so more reason to wear my fiance's shirts while he's gone. I usually take about 15 minutes to get ready, maybe 20. To put like a full face of makeup on. I think I'm gonna use a Kylie one. It's a bit lighter than the Jeffree Star one. So yeah, if there's something that you guys want to know, feel free to leave me a comment below. Not like I'm gonna have, I don't expect to have like millions of viewers on my first video, but I want you to know, even if you see this video in a month or 2 months or something like that, and you have a question about anything that I mentioned or what I did or what I went through, let me know and I'll answer as raw as I can. All of our experiences are completely different. There is not one endo patient that I know that has the same process that I went through, but they help with so many different kinds of remedies, and from all over the world. The person I talk to the most is Claudia about it in Australia. I'm sure she's gonna, I hope she sees this video, because I told her I was gonna make it. She inspires me all the time because she is so raw, and it's so admirable to put yourself in such a vulnerable spot. So I love her. Claudia Wright, what's up, girl? What's up? Her channel, her following has been growing so much recently, because we're discovering each other, and we are powerful in numbers, you guys. So that's what I want. That is what I want. So I was trying to blend my lip liner as best as I can, so I have that pouty look. And I think all I'm missing is highlight. So let's do it. Let's set the face, girl. Set the face. Oh my god, I realized I didn't use a sponge for this entire look, and I'm kind of proud of that, because I hate cleaning sponges. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. Just dry this off. God, the Morphe one. Listen, I'm not a big fan of aerosol cans. I only buy makeup when I'm running out of something, like, even because there's new trends all the time. You can't keep up, you guys. Like, we're all on a budget here. I'm planning a wedding. What you doing saving money for, you know? But, and I need my carbon footprint to be low. I really like being an ethical consumer, whatever that means. But damn, this is an even spray. Like, can somebody find an ethical way? Like, can I recycle this? I just got it. Warning, avoid spraying in eyes. I was like, this is not, I can't recycle this. So if you guys have an alternative for a setting mist that's like this, the only other one that I've used that I really, really like is a MAC Fix Plus spray, which I have barely anything left. I don't like the way it spritz from the bottle. It's too heavy. I do like what's in it, but again, this is not recyclable. So if you guys have a way to recycle this makeup, that'd be fantastic. Let me know in the comments below. I'm here saying that like I'm this YouTuber or whatever, but anyways, I did my hair prior to this video. I used to have rainbow hair, but I just touched it up. So I touched it up with pink all over because I do it myself. I'm no hairstylist. And that's how my hairstylist told me to do it, so that I don't have to see her every month, because otherwise it'd be every month touching up, you know. I used to have, like, I don't know if you could see here, there was like blue, and now it's like a royal purple-esque spot. Anyway, I love it. I love it. My hairstylist's name is Leilani. She cuts and dyes my hair, and the blending she does, like, I didn't want to lighten my hair anymore. Because I want it dark for my wedding. So just the parts that were already lightened, like my roots have grown out so much, like that's my natural color. And what I use is Uberless to touch up my hair. And right now I think at Ulta it's buy one get one free, and it's a conditioning depositing treatment. It only goes on the parts that are lightened, and I freaking love it. After I'm done using it, my hair is so soft. I never thought that technology like that could exist, but it does. So I'm gonna get ready now, and I'm gonna get dressed. I'll show you guys what I wear. Alright friends, so this is my final look. I don't know if you can see my whole body. I'm wearing my Alex and Annie bracelet. Bracelets. I'm wearing a shirt that I just got from H&M. It's really cute. Where did I get these pants? I think I got these pants at Old Navy, and they have cute little tears at the knees. And yeah, I'm just gonna wear some sandals with this outfit, and I'm pretty sure I'm kind of complete. Oh, you know what I'm missing? I can't do anything without earrings or a necklace. So what do you guys want to see next time? Do you guys always want to see me get ready? Like, this isn't my favorite eye look, but I look great. If I may say so myself, you know? Sometimes you just need a little foundation. Oh, and I never put any freaking highlight. What highlight should I use? Right now I have two favorites. My Fenty Beauty, which is a staple. You can't go wrong with Fenty Beauty. This is the How Many Carats? Yeah. And then I have the Chanel one. Oh my god, the Chanel one though is delicious. This one is called, oh my god, I can't remember, and I can't read what's at the bottom because I've wiped it off so many times. But I don't know if you can see. It's very subtle. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's subtle but not. Like, it's really small. Like, the How Many Carats one has glitter. Like, this isn't very glittery, but oof. Look at that reflection. Oof. Oof. And then a little on the bridge of my nose there. A little there. A little here. A little here. And then Manny MUA does it above his eyebrows right there, but I don't know why, but I do what he does, you know? We all get influenced by these influencers. Is that not their job? Anyway, if you guys have any comments, or if you like what this video is about, please give this a thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know, you know, you guys are here, might as well make the most out of it. Let's make this the most productive video out there, or spread the word that endometriosis is a big ass deal, and it consumes us when it shouldn't. There should be way more studies out there. This should not be an incurable disease. This is an autoimmune disorder that will happen for the rest of our lives. Like, why is there not a better alternative than just birth control? And birth control freaking sucks. I hate birth control So if you're like me and hate birth control, give this a thumbs up. And I can't wait to let you guys know what else is happening in my life, and hopefully it gets better. And while I am in the scared zone of not having insurance at the moment, because this is America, I'm going to do my best to remedy what I can remedy and share with you guys what I learned along the way. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for allowing me to spend a portion of your day with me. Did I say that right? You with me? Whatever. You get it. And I look forward to my next video. Bye, you guys.